We're here, Roblox News. I want to get right into this video because there's a lot to talk about today. The first one I want to talk about is something pretty small and a pretty big accomplishment for Roblox, and that's their player count. I know in a previous video I did talk about Roblox's player count exceeding the limit of people on Earth, which by the way may not be true. How do you miscalculate the amount of people on Earth? Severely miscalculate, by the way. But that's not important. Roblox has reached an all brand new high amount of people playing Roblox at the same time. And that's 13,564,533. And of course, this happens on one of the warmest days of the year. Because where I live, it is currently 77 degrees, and earlier it was almost 80 degrees.
But who needs to go outside when you got Roblox?
Just trying to make the video more entertaining with that clip. I don't think it worked. Tell me if it did, because I need to know. However, do you remember when all the famous people got their username changed? Poke Digger 1 became Poke. Steak Wad became Steak. Many people were upset with Roblox, and they were pretty much bullied into reverting the usernames. So Poke and Steak are back to their original usernames, which is very unfortunate for me because that means I'll never have the username ZXR. However, with them being reverted, it means that these usernames can now get sniped. If you don't know what username sniping is, it's when you find a rare username and you take it. And with this, there's random people out there who have the usernames Steak, Poke, and many more. Here's one of the few name snipes, and as you can see right here, Poke, and you think, wow, this must have been made like 15 years ago. Nope, it was made this year. And we head over to the Steak account, it's the same thing. And this is some old account, or some old username, with a brand new account date. Even this guy, Jack, very common name. You'd think like, oh wow, this must be very old. 482025. One day, I will have you. I will have your username. I am telling you, I will get you. Well, goodbye to all those old usernames. You will be missed. And someone else that will be missed are the British. Probably very confused by that sentence, but let me just explain it to you. Recently, in the United Kingdom, a brand new law came into act. And it's their Online Safety Act. Obviously, kids, they're pretty dangerous online. Dangerous in the sense that they're in danger. Interesting things may occur online. Things kids aren't supposed to see may occur online. And this does not exclude Roblox. If you've ever watched Schlep, he does a lot of videos with these pedophiles. So I would recommend give him a watch. But he catches them because Roblox doesn't do anything. And because they don't do anything, countries have to step in. Countries like the United Kingdom. And soon you may not be able to see your friends on Roblox. No, the random person I met in jailbreak 6 years ago. In this tweet right here, it says, you may no longer see UK users' friends, followers, or following unless you are friends with them. Obviously, this is huge for many reasons. And the fact that a government has to step in and does this is very sad. Roblox, you need to fix your platform. The law is getting in the way for a good reason, and hopefully it keeps doing that, because maybe they will wake up and see they need to stop this problem. But don't worry, UK is not the only people doing something about this. So is the state of Florida, as they have launched a subpoena on Roblox. A subpoena is just pretty much telling Roblox, you must come to court. And if you're wondering why, the safety of children. Are you seeing a pattern here? Unfortunately, I am. This is a huge hit to the stock market. Let me just break down some of the stuff that's going to be occurring with this subpoena. The following the government would like to know is amount of time spent on the platform for people 16 years old or under. And if you didn't know, that is most of the platform, including yours truly and probably most of you watching this video. So one thing I'd like to say is I totally don't spend more than 5 hours in Roblox Studio a day trying to build a city that is going to look really good. Trust me, I do not. And I am not going to be legally required to show up in court. Hopefully not because of this video. Marketing materials that make sure this platform is good for children. So that means sorry, my fault. Marketing to the youngest demographic, which includes social media influencers, which is one of them, celebrities, cartoon images, that's not in my words, that's in his words, and social media platforms. Now, if there's one thing you noticed while I was saying that, it was that social media influencers are included. So me, you if you upload Roblox videos, and any popular Roblox YouTuber, you can think back to who I said earlier about their usernames. You could say Steak, you could say Poke, you could say Creekcraft, you could say all these people. Overcooked, done. It's even worse if you live in Florida because this is mainly a Florida appealed document. And I used to live in Florida, just saying. Thank God I got out of there. So yeah, your favorite creator might appear in court. Just get ready for it. Next one is Roblox's steps to make sure children don't see anything bad. That list includes... The joke here is that it includes absolutely nothing, as they've done nothing to make sure people see nothing bad. If you watch my illegal games video, which like 30 people did, you know I played some very interesting games. I would not like to go over it, but I played Public Bathroom Simulator, and that was not fun. No kid should be playing that game, especially when most of them are on a crusty old iPad. Because, yeah, it's not a good place to be, trust me. And I'm on a computer. I know what I'm talking about. However, I can still fall victim to these. I am very aware I can do that. I'm very aware of what I see on Roblox and what I do, so don't worry, I'm safe. Next couple things are a little Florida related, so if you don't really care about Florida, you don't have to listen, but I really do recommend listening because I need the view time. Some sort of connection between Florida Roblox users and Roblox whenever there's a report abuse. So we know reporting people does nothing, so maybe they might actually make it do something. And I hope it doesn't account for past reports because I've rage baited too many people in Jailbreak. Way too many. And a connection to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, only with Florida users. I'm interested to see how that plays out. The next one is talking about parental controls, which I'm pretty sure no one uses. Actually, I think I do know one person. Otherwise, no one uses them. That's actually probably a lie. Probably a lot of people use them because if I'm a parent, I want to keep my kids safe on Roblox. I'm looking into that. The capability of moderating chat and games. This once again circles back to Public Bathroom Simulator, which I hate that game more than Dead Rails. Proper age verification. They know you're lying about your age. They know you're using your parents' ID, acting like it's you. They know everything. They also want to see the people who are enforcing this, aka the employees that are doing this. Which, by the way, are probably not real people and it's probably AI. So if you submitted your ID to Roblox, it'll appear on ChatGPT, promise me. Finally, to document any criminal prosecution. Obviously, this is an interesting one. Because you could be recorded for something that you didn't even do. Because a lot of times, allegations are not true at all. For example, anyone who cares about baseball, Trevor Bauer. And probably me in like 4 years for whatever reason, because who knows what's gonna happen. Knowing the school I go to, something's bound to happen. If it's not me, it's someone else. So, what's the big word here? All in all, I hope Roblox can somehow learn how to fix their problems with their moderation. Because maybe one day we'll be able to see a bright and happy Roblox where everyone can play, from the littlest of little kids to the oldest of oldest unks. But as of right now, it's not looking too hot for the state of Florida. Or really, the state of Roblox. If more weird people come on the platform looking for fun, Roblox might be over and Roblox might be cooked. Now, on a happier note, or kinda happy, Roblox changed their logo officially. I was talking about how they made their logo flat a couple videos ago. But now on all platforms, their logo is blue. And for Roblox Studio, their logo is black. How do I feel about this? I don't really care. I think it actually looks kind of good. I just wish they kept the red color, like it's in the Roblox News logo. Well, speaking of Roblox News, that's been today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I know today's a weird day to post a video because I want to upload 3 times this week because my channel is dying because I do not know what to upload. So, hopefully, I can see something to upload. I don't know what I'm going to do so far. Tuesday and Thursday, there's still going to be videos. Today's Sunday, special exception. Let's see how this goes. But thank you for watching. Happy Easter if you celebrate it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out and goodbye. Boop, 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 boop.